Launched in 1989, the original Studio series was a turning point for monitor audio. It incorporated for the first time all of our key technologies of metal dome tweeters and metal cone drivers. And this is something that we wanted to celebrate. It's 35 years since that range came out, and we wanted to look at recreating what that product range did for the organization, but in a vision forward way.
So over the last few years as an engineering team, we've worked on some amazing products. We've delivered the new Platinum 3G series, and we've also delivered the range-topping Hyphen. Within these products, we've developed new technologies, we've found new ways of improving loudspeakers, and we felt that taking a platform that already existed and deploying these technologies to it, we could really produce a magical speaker. On the front of Studio 89, there are 3 drive units. There are 2 bass mid drivers and a tweeter. These attach to an aluminium front baffle component via some isolation, which is then isolated away from the main cabinet via further gasket isolation. This whole assembly is then drawn into the front of the product via 2 of our single bolt through bolts. These clamp the rear of the cabinet to the front, basically compressing the whole cabinet and adding additional bracing to the structure. For the bass mid drivers on Studio 89, we've used our RDT3 technology. It's what we use on Platinum 3G and also Hyphen. It consists of a C-cam aluminium front skin with a Nomex core and then unidirectional carbon fibre rear skins. As with all of our cone technologies, they allude to the quality of the components behind them. So for these bass mid drivers, we have quite large voice cores with very large magnet structures. This gives the control and the authority over the cone that's required to give that deep bass. The diapelito mid-tweeter mid-arrangement of the bass drivers and the tweeter means that the acoustic centre of those drive units is all aligned on the tweeter. This gives it a superb soundstage and imaging.
There was a product within the Studio series called the Studio 15. It was a standalone product with a really unique statuesque appearance, and we really wanted to celebrate that. It was the only product within that range that had a high gloss black cabinet and actually uniquely all gold drivers and tweeters. We brought that into Hyphen and we've brought that into the Studio 89. It really is a nod to our past, but it doesn't look retro, it looks modern, it looks fresh.
We had to make sure that the design worked for performance. So there was a lot of volume that was needed to put into such a small product. So we made it slim, which lended itself to have symmetrical ports, which could contain such pressure within the box and then produce a proper performance product. So we've brought over a new hexagonal design pattern which shares the same design language from Hyphen. It's acoustically open, it's transparent, and it pairs perfectly with mid-range drivers. The design isn't just on the front of the product, it's also on the back. We use terminals from Hyphen, they're rhodium plated, and we also incorporate a new gold terminal plate.
For Studio 89, we've gone back to the drawing board of how do we engineer and create a speaker that's going to be exceptional, and we've delivered everything we know into this speaker to really push the boundaries. We've taken everything we understood from the original Studio range, the ethos of taking great studio monitoring and bringing it into the home and plugging it into a speaker which is of a size which is approachable and can be used by many people in lots of different environments, but really delivers an exceptional listening experience.